asks us to find the value of x, for which 4x squared minus 12x minus 3 is equals to 0. So what we need to do, write this down. Write this down, and we're going to equate that to 0. Alright, so please write that down for me. This we have 4 bracket x minus 3 over 2 all square minus 12 equals 0. So we're going to carry over the negative 12 to the side of 0. So this is what you should have. What next we're going to do? What next are we going to do? Hmm? No, we're going to take over the 4. So 12 over 4. Right? Everybody following? Everybody following? Talk to me. Everybody following? And so this now is going to be x minus 3 over 2 all square is equals to 3. Alright? And then now this is where the square root comes in. So we're going to find the square root of both sides. So we have x minus 3 over 2 is equals to plus or minus the square root of 3. Somebody please find the square root of 3 for me. Changing this 3 over 2 to 1.5, so it's x minus 1.5 what's the square root of 3? What's the square root of 3? Square root of 3 is plus or minus 1.7 3 1. Everybody? So, so x now is equals to plus or minus 1.7321 plus 1.5 plus 1.5. Alright, so we want to find when x equals to, so x is equals to negative 1.7321 plus 1.5, or x equals to 1.731 plus 1.5. So what we actually did was to split up the plus or minus. So in this sense, x is equals to 0.2, 0.2321, and in this regard, that's what, 3.2, 3.2, this is negative, 3.2321. Everybody sees that? Everybody sees that? There is a delay. You are seeing it now? So you need to write your answer, is what we are going to look at. So your answer would have been x equals negative 0.3.2 0.232, or 3.23. Correct the three significant figures. All right? Everybody understands that? Any question? Any question? All right, so what you're going to do for me now, you're going to do the other one. And the other one is 4x squared. So try this one for me. Minus 8x minus 2. So firstly, you're going to do is to put this in the form a bracket x plus h squared plus k. Right. Are you ready now? So tell me what you get for xt. did you get for xt? -1, you sure? Sure it's -1? Look at it again. +1. Alright, everybody should get +1. Alright, what did you get for yt? -6. So what should you have? What should you have? -6. Alright, so do the next step now, which is to equate this to 0 and solve. Tell me what you get. So equate it and tell me what you get. The formula for yt is 4ac minus b squared over 4a. Right? So based on our equation or function, a will be 4, b will be -8, and c will be 2. So this is going to be equals to 4 times 4 times -2 minus -8 squared, all over 4 times 4. You see that now, Nisha? Okay. And this, you would have got -6 as your answer. So we should be at 4 bracket x minus 1 all square minus 6, and then we equate this to 0. So I am back with you now, Miss Crystal. So we are at x minus 1 is equals to 6. Then we carry over the 4, so x minus 1 square is equals to 6 over 4. And the next thing is that x minus 1 all square is equals to 1.5. So this is where we were, Nisha. Crystal. Nisha, you're here? Nisha? Okay. So everybody should be right here. All right, now, Miss Crystal. We need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of this square. So in order to get rid of the square, we must find the square root of both sides. So we'd have end up with x minus 1 to be equals to plus or minus the square root of 1.5. Okay? What is the square root? What is the square root of 1.5? 225, right? 1.225. So x minus 1 is equals to plus or minus 1.225. We need to have x on the left hand side alone. So we need to take over the 1. The 1 is negative on the left hand side, so when it gets over to the right hand side, it's going to be plus. So, so x is equals to plus or minus 1.225 plus 1. When we work that out, we should get x to be equals to negative 0.225 or 2.225. Anybody got that? Anybody got that? Taika, did you get this? All right. So everybody should have gotten that. All right. We split up the plus or minus. So let me get into that because you really have to show that step. So it is either that x is going to be equals to negative 1.225 plus 1, or it's going to be x equals to 1.225 plus 1. And so when x is equals to negative that, we end up with 0.225, and when x is that, we end up with 2.225. See that now? All right. That's where this is where we're going to end because I have another class. And so on Wednesday, we're going to continue on page 15 in the workbook. Please go through the questions, right? I think the question on page 15 asks you to draw a diagram, to sketch the curve. Do not do that part. I'll have to go through that part with you. All right. So see you on Wednesday.